Hello everyone and welcome to Teamfight Manager 2. I absolutely loved the first game of this. I played loads and loads of it, but I never actually beat it, like never became the champion. So I've been playing this since it's released, like crazy. I absolutely love it. So I'm hoping to be able to beat this one, become worlds and all that stuff. So for anyone who doesn't know, it is basically you're managing an esports team, a MOBA esports team like League of Legends, Dota 2. And yeah, it's like also like Football Manager, if anyone's played Football Manager. It's basically if you combine, if it's like Football Manager but for a MOBA esports team, that's this game. Which is perfect for me because I played way too much Football Manager and I don't even like football, but the management aspect was excellent. What I wanted to do is start as low as I can, which is either South America or Japan. And I'm just going to go for South America because the groups, like they're grouped in with Europe and North America. So I don't know, I sort of figured that that's a decent place to start. I want to go for Untamed Hyenas because they have very low well, maybe I should go for Tidal Rages. They have a bit more popularity, but they have less transfer budget. Let's go Untamed Hyenas just because they have lower popularity. So we're going to go for RG. That's what we're called, and I like this this face. It's hilarious to me, so I'll go for that one. Yeah, what I wanted to do with this playthrough is to try like high aggression and high roaming, and just sort of try and kill the opponent, like just see what hyper aggression does. But then I could always change my mind based on what players are available, because obviously if I don't have any of the, there's no aggressive players available, then there's not much I can do, you know. Anyway, enough of that. I'll sort that out later. So settings, I'm going to do moderate patch intensity, frequent patches, because I tried moderate frequency and heavy intensity before, but I just found there was just too many big changes. You know, moderate intensity, you have like 1 or 2 big changes and then like 3 or 4 smaller changes, which is nice, but then I kind of want them to be quite often. Frequent might be too frequent. So doing Fearless Hard I wanted to do, but the problem is because you can't select champions that have already been used, it unlocks loads of champions at the start, whereas I like to start with the classic ones and then you have them added over time, like because the new ones are randomly added. Yes, here if you look at the bottom here, it says starts with recommended default champions, then adds random champions through patches, which I'm going to put at 2 because I find 1 is not enough. And plus with a playthrough, I kind of want it to move a little bit more quickly. I'm not going to do a draft time limit because I need more time. I'm just going to leave these on default. I think, I don't know whether to do Swiss or League. I think I'll just leave it like that. Simulation moderate, just because sometimes it takes a little while anyway, so I don't really want to do detailed. Yeah, that's how I leave it. Then we'll skip manager training, but if it's your first time playing, fully recommend manager training. And I want to hide attribute visibility because it's more fun. Difficulty hard, just because it didn't seem that hard when I was playing on my own. But I want to do the first window. Also, I need to change the team name, don't I? So I'm going to be very original and just call it the channel name, because it kind of ish work as a team name. And then change the you can change the thing to the channel logo. A bit of an intro, but you know what, I think it kind of needs it. The first thing I want to do is get myself some stuff. So I think what I'm mainly going to do is sort of cut all this out. I don't know if this is even going to be in. I'm going to do Europe region as well. Don't know why that's not grayed out. It should be. But yeah, but my main idea with the playthrough is to just cut as much of this out as possible, and basically, yeah, just skip to the matches. Take the region off. Oh, we can grab this guy. Oh, there's a range now. How much does Barney want? Okay, that's a little bit more reasonable. So one of the things I decided to do, basically put all the older players on transfer list. They're all like garbage anyway. Like, you know, I think this is most highly paid. He's supposedly the best core player, but yeah, he's garbage. So I've just kept these 3. Well, the only 3 that are not on the transfer list, and I've started. I've gotten a few that I'm starting to negotiate with. These 3, which I'm not sure if Ego is good or bad, because my theory is that Ego is good if they have good judgment, because all the game says is that Ego determines whether they'll follow their own ideas over other people's. Actually, we can just go and have a look at it. It says the higher this stat, the more the player sticks to their own judgment. So if their judgment's good, high ego is good. Or in theory, it's fine. And I'm also offering this guy is 16, and his stats are potentially pretty garbage. But you know, I could train him up to be decent. I've got good coaches. I spent a lot on coaches, and I will upgrade the facilities once I'm done recruiting. But yeah, like his calls, I don't like that he's got high calls because his judgment is low. But he has roaming aggression, and again a little bit of ego, so it could be a problem. But like I say, if I just train up his like judgment, then he should be okay. Anyway, I'm passing a few days because I need to get a support and bot. One really cool thing about this game is that you have all the other games simulated, or at least depending on your simulation level. So you get this weekly like solo rank thing. It just goes through what champions are doing really well. But I already quite familiar with the starting champions, so it's not too useful for me. But like Gambler is excellent. Gunner can very often be excellent. Fighter, Dual Blader, and Pole Dancer, Pole Warrior, but I call it the Pole Dancer. They're all very good. There's to be honest, a lot of them are really good. So it can be very difficult for me to like choose who to ban. And I also forgot. Go to game info. I've got an analyst now, so you can delegate tier classification to analyst, which I like to do because it just takes in all the information. And if it's a good analyst, then it's generally pretty accurate. Like I pretty much agree with this. Dual Blader should be at least A. Like it is very good. Every time there's a patch, or maybe every few games or so, whenever you want, you can redelegate and give you a nice little estimate. But yeah, that's it. I'm just going to keep going forward and trying to get more. Oh, I was going to try to get more transfers and then show you those, but we've got a practice game here. So yeah, we'll just put these dudes in. Also, I don't know about releasing players because it says you have to pay the whole wage they're owed anyway. So, it's not done that before. There's been an update, I guess. Staff dialogue, champions, hired staff dialogue. Actually, I'll keep it there because it's interesting. So what's this? Oh, okay, so you can get some detailed statistics. Yeah, this is new. This update. Oh look, and then you get their stats. Oh, that's cool. That's cool because there's this early access, so it's still updating and adding some new stuff in. But it's recommended banning the Archer, which is a decent ban. How good? Oh, that's not. This is me. Okay, so I've got no skill here. So I'm gonna ban. Okay, they get first pick, don't they? Well, they could go like Lancer, Pyro. I'll probably ban the Pyro. I don't want them to have it. I guess I'll ban the Gambler. Just because that's really rough as well. But then again, Gambler and Lancer are both really strong. I think I'd rather face the Lancer. Who are they going to pick? Okay, they picked a Sniper. Sniper's fairly good. What was it saying? Expect a sniper in bottom based on public pick. Oh, it's too fast. Okay, so it says expect a snipe to bottom based on public pick and position stats. Chance 96%. Position win rate is 50%. Archer is good for bottom. That is true. Alright, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to keep looking at. So Vampire's really good top. Python Ness is very good as well. I like Pole Dancer, but I'm not sure about her yet. I think I'll have to go Lancer. I go Lancer bottom. Lancer bottom, Vampire top, I think. Okay, Ogre's not too good. Oh, I wanted Gunner next, but that's okay. Wants me to go... So... I want me to go for Executioner. Yeah, Ogre's going to be at top. I think the Vampire can handle the Ogre. Yeah, Gunner jungle. Don't really have to... don't have to worry about that too much. I'm thinking... Dual Blader... and Swordsman. Yeah, we'll do that. Dual Blader in the jungle, and then I'll try and get Pythoness. Okay, great. Then again, maybe I should look at what they've got. Like, if you've got a really high skill hit, like 60, 70 plus, Executioner is absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, just because that's a lot of range damage, it'd be useful to have her. I'm not sure really how this is going to go. I might actually turn the staff dialogue off. I know, because it's interesting, but it's awkward because it's like really quick and then you have to open a new window. I don't know, let me know if you want me to look at the staff recommendations, like incorporate it as part of the game, because it's interesting. Just pretty awkward. Right, so for this lot, going aggressive, force to fight, dive, hard engage, kill priority. Say flexible, serpent, definitely ganking. Split push is very good. Yeah, if we put Zek, the Vampire is very good at split pushing, so I'm going to have him split push. Join priority, because we want him to join fights as soon as possible. Flexible on joining Serpent. Now, do we want to gank top and mid? No, I think it's mid and bottom I want to gank. Yeah. I know we can choose their items, but I prefer actually not to choose them. It's more interesting for me. So, like, if I have a specific plan and I need to pick their item or something, then, you know, it's not off the table. But I much prefer seeing what items they pick. So let's go into the first game. Just gonna leave it on auto camera for now, and we'll see. I'm thinking these matchups are decent. I'll have to see. Like, the pole dancer is gonna do some work on a Pythoness. It looks like the dual blade is losing the level 1 engagement, but oh, if we can get we get the pole dancer out there. The junction is getting killed, but because the Pythoness has some healing, they're going to win the early skirmishes. Looks like the Vampire is winning the early game here at the top lane, but it can change very quickly. Level 3, everyone gets their next ability, and that can change things massively. Oh no, why is the Pythoness staying in there? Get out! Oh, damn it. Yeah, that's the thing, that pole dancer is one of my favourite characters, and it's very good at diving in because it's got invulnerability frames, so it can just definitely jump in and jump out as well. Very mobile, gets a lot of stun, tanks a lot of damage. Yeah, it looks like the Vampire's having a little bit of issues. What? Okay, yeah, the dual bladers come to gank, and we get the pole dancer, which is amazing. If we can slow down the pole dancer, although that is they're playing it as support, which is strange because that means they're going to be weaker than normal. I usually play pole dancer mid. Mid or bottom is good because they're the two that, like, the bottom get bonus to gold, mid gets a bonus to experience. So they're the ones that really do the damage. Lance is fighting 1v2 for now, but I guess we do get the Pythoness comes in to heal. We're going for Serpent. It's 4 of us. Oh, if we could have picked off the gunner, that would have been really good. Looks like they're not going to go for it. Oh, the pole dancer's coming in. Oh, I was hoping we could get that, but she decides better of it. And we're going back to lane. So it looks like we're pretty much ahead. Just a pole dancer is ahead of our Pythoness, but that doesn't mean too much. Oh, looks like we're going for the kill on the sniper. No, we've got to get out. He's got to get out. You're gonna die. Oof, he really cut that fine, didn't he? Yeah, a sniper is so much chip damage and it's so much range. It's like, it's not too great in fights because it does damage slowly, but it's good if you do pokey fights. Oh, dual blader coming in really clutch there, getting a kill on the pole dancer, but cannot land its ability. If you look in the middle, the vampire. Oh wait, they're going for the kill on the sniper. Oh, it's very close. Oh, but now they're going to be punished. But it is 3 vs 3. Oh, why would it? Auto camera moved. Yeah, it's going in there. Oh, the dual blade is running away though, which really ruins that fight. But yeah, if you look at the bottom of the screen there, you can see the red numbers are good for us because we're the red team, and the vampire is like double minion kills over the ogre. So it's doing a really good job up there. And the vampire scales up a lot. It scales up really well into the late game. But we are trying to play a short game, so maybe vampire is not the best choice. So we dive in on the ogre, but he just sort of runs away. I'm trying to get more guard. This gives a big buff to all our stats. Why is the auto camera? Yeah, the auto camera is not following very well. So they're going for Serpent while we'll go for more guard. They will get Serpent first, but I think we'll get more guard before they can run it up to challenge us, which is good. Okay, yeah, there we go. I'm doing manual camera now. So we're going to engagement in the middle. There's only 2 of our team. But now Blader and Swordsman are coming in. Lancer did get wrecked. It's a decent ult from the Pythoness, but it was only to scare them off. And now it looks like there's going to be a gank on the ogre under the tower, but we just kill the tower instead. Although no, they're going in now. The dual blade is getting in a lot of damage, and he goes down. Swordsman coming in to steal that kill. Looks like there's engagement in the bottom. Vampire successfully fighting off the pole dancer and the gunner, but now he's going to have to go against the sniper, which is pretty good against him. The pole dancer coming back in. He needs to get out. I don't know why he's staying there. Going for the safety of the Lancer, but Lancer's not going to be able to save him. The Lancer's just dancing. We don't know what to do. Let's put auto camera back on. Where's the button? There it is. Oh, the dual blader, get out. Oof. Now the Lancer's probably going to be facing a lot of problems. Oh, but they survive. Okay. So it looks like we're doing pretty well, and this is with our like original squad. There's no, I don't have any of the new dudes. Just engagement in the middle. Oh my god, that was quick. Killed the sniper. See, that's the thing, I got a lot of dive, so the sniper's very vulnerable. Killed the pole dancer, was trying to run away. Oh, can we go for the Jiangxi? Come on, someone turn around. Turn around and kill the gunner. Gunner does a lot of damage, but he's very vulnerable. Look at that. Oh, Jesus Christ, absolutely stomped him. I just realised this is Tidal Rages. This was the other option of like who I was going to pick as like one of the worst squads. So it's no wonder we're doing pretty decent. Okay, we're going for more guard again. I also forgot to mention it gives us a small buff, team-wide buff, but it also buffs the minions. So it allows them to push pretty hard on the towers. And we're going to get that for free. Now what are we going to do with it? Well, looks like they want to go for Serpent, but we're going to challenge them. We didn't quite get the kill. Oh, we're focusing the wrong targets. Oh, the lights are switching. Excellent to the sniper, and the gunner is going down next. Hopefully. Oh, but he's... Oh, it's risky. No, I decided not to risk it. Trying to dive him. Oh, he turns around. Oh, and he gets punished for it. Nice. Oh, I didn't notice the dual blader. Our dual blader did go down. But yeah, we traded that for 3 kills, so not too bad. Oh, looks like Lance is being targeted, but the Pythoness and Swordsman come to help. Now we're fighting out. No, oh no, our whole team is here. We kill 1 tower. We can't fight them while they're regenning in their base. But who was that? Oh, our Lancer went down. Oh no, it looks like we're gonna get team wiped. Jeez, this is where things get scary. The game can turn around real quick. Like, you could be completely dominating. They get one like team wipe, or they kill like 4 of you guys, and then you just lose from there. It's crazy. But let's see if our team can stay together. I'm going after Jiangxi, but Swordsman's on his own. It doesn't need to be. All the dual blader comes in, but they just none of their shots are hitting. It's quite unfortunate. The Pythoness has come in to see if she can do anything. Oh, and they decide to switch to Serpent, which you should get. Yep, nice. Now we're all splitting up. It's risky with 3 vs 2 in the middle. We should get... Oh, there's a good ult there. Healing us up, but also killing the enemy. And they're 2 very low. Oh, some decent dodging. Can't get the sniper. Yeah, that's the thing. A sniper can't run away. It's too slow. So as soon as you start losing the fight, the sniper is rubbish. And it also can't chase you down if you decide to run away. So that's... But look at the Ogre. The Ogre is pretty tanky. You just sort of got to ignore him. He does do some stuns. Oh, the dual blader gets stunned to death. But I think this is going really well. We're going for Morgard. I'm not sure if it's the best idea, but it doesn't look like the blue team's coming to challenge us. So we should get that for free. The minions are really doing some work on bot. Oh no, but we're losing our top tower. That's scary. That's a 3rd tower down. Oh yeah, we've lost both our towers on bot. That's scary. It looks like the team is resetting. But yeah, once we get our proper team members from the transfers, then I'll be using their names. For now though, none of these people are staying in, so no, I don't care. What are we choosing to do? I'm not really making any decisions. Okay, ult healing us up from the mistakes. Killed a sniper, excellent. Swordsman getting the hell out of there with his ult. Something I like about this game is they use abilities, like movement abilities, for actual movement. They don't just save them for combat, which is good. Yeah, look at the vampire. He's farmed so much on top. It's 4k ahead of the Ogre. It's such a huge tank. Although he didn't get any tanky items. I'm curious about if the vampire should do that, because he is based on ability power, which he has 2 ability power items, which is decent. But imagine if he had magic resist and, you know, armor. Okay, there's a huge fight going on here, but it's 5 vs 2. Oh my god, we've got the dual blade's gone down. But they're... Oh, never mind. We just killed them through the team fight. Yeah, like, look at this. Vampire, excellent. Swordsman's good. Lancer's good. But I've seen the Lancer do a lot more. But yeah, like, even despite domination there, the Jiangxi and the sniper still did a really good job. Although it doesn't look like sniper did much, but see, they do so much chip damage. And then something else comes in, but I guess they didn't have any. Well, they had the pole dancer, but you need like dive, you know, like the lancer or the dual blader. You know, you have the what's it called? You have to sniper chip down the enemies like to 3/4 health or half health, and then you have something with dive. Just jump in there and get the kill. It's really good. So yeah, I'm just going to keep going. Maybe I'll try and do a Pyromancer comp. So they've got rid of the fighter. So I want to get Pyromancer Gambler, ideally. Problem is they get first pick. Let's get rid of the Ninja and the Lancer. And let's hope they don't go Pyro. Oh, they went Hammerer. Okay. So that gives us Pyro Gambler. They are two. I would have liked Gunner. Vampire Top still sounds good to me. So now I just need support and jungle. What do I want for support? Maybe Monk, because then he can get on the front lines. Okay. And then he'll be able to heal a bunch as well. Let's do that, and then I can either go like Cavalry, Dual Blader. Cavalry's better with a bunch of melee because of his ult. Makes everyone run forward real hard. Who would be good in the jungle with this team? To be fair, I could actually get the Sniper. Would the Sniper be a good idea? They do have two. Well, the Swordsman doesn't really... Like, only his ult does dive, I think. Yeah, he has poke, damage, and then it's only his ult that does dive. So it's not really dive, like it just does a huge damage across a way. They only have a pole dancer, but a pole dancer is pretty good for that because a pole dancer can jump in, get the stun. Then you have the ogre and the hammer that can follow up with more stuns. So if they catch us, it will be pretty rough. I'm gonna go Archer, and instead I'm gonna do this. So we have Vampire in the jungle, and Pyro on top. Yeah, I think this would be decent. Let's see, what are we up against here? Okay, top matchup is decent. I reckon a Gambler should be fine as long as he doesn't engage too heavy. Bottom's gonna have problems. So I'm gonna go for... I'll go for ganking, but the Vampire's not that great at ganking. It'd be better to do farming cover, but I think I will leave it on ganking just so he gets involved mid and bottom. And then this, we want to like... I still want to be aggressive in ending the fights. But we want to poke and split push. We want to put on the Vampire again. Do I want to go for Serpent? We'll leave it on flexible and then fend pressured lanes, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I'm going to go. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I want to see how bottom matches up. I'm thinking the Archer's going to get screwed. I think he's going to get dove real hard. Oh, Vampire's coming in for a gank. I don't think that's the right idea right now. Oh, we did force him to retreat. To... what's it called? Teleport back. Recall. That's what I was looking for. It's like trying to gank our Pyro up top. She's done a good job. She's a completely out minion kill the ogre. Yeah, the Gambler's as long as he keeps his distance, he's going to do a good job against the Hammerer. Oh yeah, we're being dove, but oh, the healing and the evasiveness of the Archer is going to keep him alive. Now it's just a 1v1. The monk is just really quite tanky. Along with healing. Oh, jeez. That's the problem if the gambler gets caught in melee against the hammerer. The hammerer the gambler just died. Because the hammerer can do some good chain stunning. The gambler's pretty vulnerable. So he really has to keep his distance. Looks like he didn't do. But we're 1 for 1. Progressing pretty evenly. It looks like the vampire's looking for a gank. He got interrupted in the jungle, but managed to scare off the pole dancer. Yeah. So this comp is meant to be. Oh, we got Serpent. It's meant to be a team fight comp. So in the lanes, it's pretty iffy. But the idea is you do a lot of poking in the objective fights, the team fights, and then by the time they try and come in, you just AoE them down. Ooh, Pyromancer just made it out. I like auto camera, but sometimes it goes away too soon. You know, it goes away from what's happening. The Gambler is also really good in team fights because it has this really hardcore ultimate where it charms the opponents. So everyone in this sort of in front of it just runs towards them, and it's horrific. Oh my god, the archer's not going to get out, is he? Oh, dodged the swordsman. And the Gambler has taken the first turret in the middle. That is excellent. It looks like the Pyro is just tower diving. That's crazy. But yeah, Pyro is definitely overpowered in the early game. If there's not any hardcore counter, like of course, they've got a lot of dive. They go like ninja, pole dancer, even fighter. You know, those things can really mess her up. But they don't really have much. They've got a pole dancer, but yeah. But in the team fights, you know, she could be peeled. Oh, nice. I was gonna say the archers. Oh my god. I love the hammer. His abilities are really good. Lots of CC. Was he gonna go down? No. I was gonna say the archer, like before, had a bad ult, but got a kill. Because the archers, it can be so hit and miss. It's a lot of poke, which is nice. And then its ultimate can absolutely tear through people. But sometimes it can really whiff. Oh, that was some good work. Got the swordsman out of there, so now there's just 3 of them. Yeah, like look at all this poke. They're trying to run through, and they just cannot. Look at that, we've barely lost any health, and they're all like half health basically. Oh, really bad Gambler ult there, but you know, we got so much damage on them. They're gonna try getting in, and we're just gonna mash them with AoE and stuff. Like we're basically full health. It's only the swordsman I'm worried about. Poking down a little bit. Average archer ult, but we did get a kill. Who's that? The swordsman, who had the most health. Yeah, this is some excellent play by the team. They're sticking together, just blasting the choke points with AoE. But now we're separating. We'll have to see what happens. Oh, they all went back to their base, the opponents. So now we're going to try and go for Serpent, but there's only 2 of us and there's 3 of them coming in. We're going to have to survive until the archer and monk can arrive. Yeah. And now we're in the same point again, where we're poking them and they're too scared to come in. They don't have any engage. Oh, the pole dancer comes in, but immediately is out of there. Yeah, see, I like this comp. Because it's just a lot of poke, and as they come in they take so much damage and they're scared to engage. It's a very strong composition. Just built around like Gambler Pyro. Then you just want the monk has actually been really good, and then vampire is obviously quite good as well. But I would have preferred Vampire at top, and then you have Archer as someone else. I'm not sure who else. But yeah. This you want like lots of poke. Oh, it's starting to get routed a little bit. Although we can turn and fight now because it's 4v4. Oh yeah, Executioner is good. If you've got high skill hit... Oh no, actually. No, not on this team. That's the other team. I mean, Lance is pretty decent because it has a knock away. Hammer is decent as well because it has a knock away. Problem is, it's like, what position do you put it in? Because they both work good at top. Lancer works good as bottom and mid as well, though, because it also has a lot of damage. Hammer is just a lot of CC. It's a bit of engagement in the middle, and there's only 2 of us, but they're able to scare them away with all the AoEs. Yeah, Gambler and Pyro are very, very, very strong. And to be fair, Monk is pretty good. Yeah, Monk and Vampire on the front lines. And I'm glad I went for the Archer over the Sniper. Going for more guard. Oh, but they're just running straight in this time. They're not afraid. So let's see what we can do. Gambler does get messed up pretty bad, but they can't actually catch him. Do we trade? Oh, 2 for 1, it looks like. And chasing them off. Oh, the Archer's getting too greedy. Although it should be absolutely fine. The Ogre looks like it's still... Oh no, he wanted to challenge more guard, but no. He decided not to, and now we got more guard. So we're 10k ahead, but I have seen bigger throws. So I'm gonna make sure... Okay, we're gonna challenge them as Serpent. Or maybe not. We're just gonna let them have it. Yeah, looks like we just let them have it. But we are split pushing. Yeah, look at the Vampire go. That is a good split push there. But he's got to be very careful. Oh, he's using his ult to run away, but then he shows his face again. He can fight 1 versus 1 though. Oh, the Pyromancer is absolutely crazy for this. But she's surviving. They're too scared to dive her. Like, I think she just needs to be dove. But they only have 1 person that can do that. But now there's the 3 of them. Ult is available. Oh, look at that. Oh, their charm. That Gambler ult. Excellent. But the Hammer does knock them away. And the Ogre now, his ult is pretty good. Lots and lots of stunning. But the Monk has taken the aggro, which is good. Oh, it looks like the base goes down. Yeah, so that's like basically those 2 games. They're the 2 styles I know. They're the only 2 ways I know how to play. Do like lots of poke with lots of damage. Now you can do like Sniper mid. It's very strong with the Gambler or Pyro at the bottom. You know, there are other choices, but these 2 styles are the only 2 that I know. The super aggro dive, and then this sort of pokey comp. Yeah, so now the plan is probably not going to show any more practice games. Just going to get in the new players. So this guy is more than I want to pay for him, because like it's not very good. Like I don't like his calls. His roaming aggression and then ego is pretty high considering he doesn't have good judgment, although he could have 30 judgment, but 16-year-old, so they're all going to be very low stats. I don't want to pay this much for him. Yeah, so let's just make this offer. Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna get some players in. Also, if you want your own player, like if you want to be named after a player, let me know. I'm not gonna do any of the starting players because they're garbage. So I'll just do it for the decent players that I'll pick up. And just let me know, like what position do you want to play, like what type of player do you want to play, like the stats. Let me just go on to here. So these are the stats, so you let me know what sort of stats you want me to prioritize, and I'll do my best to sort of fit you into the style of play you want to do, like what position. And yeah, now I also have to have a little caveat of course, as the seasons go on, I may need to drop you, but if I ever drop you, you can just request a name again. And it'll be cool to get some people in here, and when I'm casting our games, I can be mentioning your name. Yeah, so just let me know, and I'll come back when something interesting happens. Okay, this recording session's getting a little bit long now for me, and I'm not as far as I wanted to be. I'm taking a lot longer to recruit than I thought. So I've only brought in these 3 players so far. And out of this guy is just a prospect. His stats are very, very low. So I was thinking, I mean, if you want to be named after this guy instead, that's chill. He's got really high calls, really high roaming, very aggressive, and is very high ego. And I'm just training him on just everything at the moment. See what goes up. Stats should go up quite a bit over the next 2 years. So, he is a potential prospect. But yeah, the 2 serious candidates. We've got a top Sky here. Yeah, good monster kills. Well, I say good. It's fairly low, but it's not garbage. Decent skill hit. For no good positioning and judgment. That's what I'm training them mostly in. The judgment there. They've got good mentals, which means that even if the game is going badly, they should still be able to perform well, but they've got low focus, so if the game goes long, they start dropping. They don't roam, unfortunately, but I don't have many options. Their aggression ego's in the middle. I think they could be a decent player in the future. Obviously they're signed as a key player, but that's just how it goes. And then Tabson is the best player I've picked up so far, is a mid. The major issue with him is he has very low judgment and high aggression, so it means he's going to be taking a lot of risks with poor judgment. So that may be quite a liability, but he has some monster kills, he has some skill dodge, decent control speed, which means he can, I don't know exactly what control speed does. It just sort of says he just more APM, really, just does more stuff. He's good mental, so he can keep it together. Good positioning, so maybe that can outweigh poor judgment. But again, low focus. So no, I think he could do something. And you gotta remember, I'm in the lower leagues. I'm gonna have garbage players, but yeah, I'm trying to look for a main jungle. Or maybe I just keep Frozen in there, but definitely want to get a good bot, and then decent support, and then maybe I'll look at getting a main jungler. The issue is that I already have. I have 4 junglers now. Yeah, 2 of them can develop. The other 2 are, wanting to be sold, but I don't think I'm going to sell any of them because they're all garbage. But yeah, that's why I'm going to have to end this episode, and then I'll have to finish off the team in the next episode. So I hope you join me for that. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.